halfback Edgar Kairu will be getting us underway in this one. Edgar Kairu, you wouldn't believe it, has been playing for the Mongers for a very long time, but he's a young man, and this year he will be sitting his final year examinations in the Uganda Advanced Certificate of Excellence.
Well, Kairu and Lukwago have a very good combination. They are like the engine of the Mongers 7th team. When they are working together, the magic, you will see it.
Let's see if they will be able to get some magic going as Seta gathers and offloads to Arjab Kakaire as the Warriors begin their campaign in this one.
Not supporting his body weight.
Not supporting his body weight, as Sama Emmanuel says. The free penalty is given away to the Warriors. And then again, Chiche Morgan losing that ball forward. You could say both teams are yet to get in the zone for the final, for the quarter-final. Possession turned over at the breakdown with no man in front of him. Chiche Morgan loses it forward. Warriors will now get to attack from a zone where they would have just a few seconds ago. It's Henry Mosisi at halfback with Richard Kinyai in the pocket at number 10, wearing the Uganda Sevens red kit from the 2018-2019 season. Gabriel Redo and Emmanuel Duko all out in the back line. Richard Kinyai to Gabriel Redo. Does he lose that ball forward? No, he doesn't. Puts it to the boat like we've seen in the earlier quarterfinals. Well fielded there by the Mongers. Cuts back inside. Offloads the ball out wide. It is turned over by the Warriors. But the center referee, Sauda Adiru, says that there is a gate and you need to go through that gate. So Richard Kinyai was playing in an offside position. Mongers on the attack now. The Warriors look like they are watching on and waiting for him to get into that space. Contest at the breakdown by the Mongers, by the Warriors. It's been turned over by Henry Musisi and Gabriel Redo. Emmanuel Duku, slow and easy, onto Richard Kinyai. Has he not thrown a very, very tight pass flat for Isaac Tago? Joel Feta now to Henry Musisi. Henry Musisi to Gabriel Redo. Another ball that goes through his legs. Gabriel Redo is struggling to pick them up. Emmanuel Duku in the pocket. Offloads Gabriel Redo, and now Henry Musisi, the two bold men that have led Warriors in all this season and all the campaigns that the team has had. Contest at the breakdown. They lose it, the bold men, and now the Mongers are on the attack. Flag is up. Edgar Kairu onto Cheche Morgan, but he needed to have taken that on the mark. Tijiche Beine will be taking halfback duties as Mongers player is being attended to just outside the pitch. Lost ball out there for Eden Ibrahim, and now Robin Odroa. He will find William Lukwago in the corner for Mongers' first try of the game. A couple of missed tackles, and the Mongers have put some points on the board. William Lukwago scores the first try of this game. Can Edgar Kairu put the cherry on the cake from this try with his conversion attempt about 25 meters from the uprights? Oh, that's a beautiful hit. Ah, yes, the flags go up. That's a very, very beautiful kick by Edgar Kairu as slowly and steadily the drizzles begin to power down here at the Buhinga Stadium in Fort Portal. Edgar Kairu is going short just to the right. Joel Feta is in the air for that one. Liam Lukwago contesting, and now Richard Kinyai to Gabriel Redo, the speedster, with a power run on his outside. Emmanuel Duko on the switch. breaks the first tackle, is brought down in the second one, offloads Richard Kinyai. But Richard Kinyai was isolated, so that turnover is complete by the Mongers. Mongers in the attack there. Brian Kamanyire onto Edgar Cairo. Edgar Cairo dancing his way, chooses to take the pocket onto Bene Tijuche. And now Kamanyire again, selling a dummy, but finds Cheche Morgan. Cheche Morgan against Feta Joel. Mongers playing within that small territory. Now Edgar Cairo, mental lock forces him to lose his footing, and he slides to the floor. And now the Mongers, Eden Ibrahim is going on a foot race with Gabriel Aredo, who will get there first. Gabriel Aredo is known as a quick man. He's tackled without the ball. It's a fair contest, says the referee, but Gabriel Aredo lost that ball forward in the contest. Sama Emmanuel.
Yeah, that was some industrious work by Gabriel Aredo to fall back and track the ball, given his age, but he's still moving. Still moving, and you're proud of him. That was a very good cover.
Gabriel Aredo to the rescue of the Warriors. They trail by 7.0, but he's not comfortable after that tackle that had him lose the ball forward. He needs to recover quickly, as the Mongers will be on the attack and looking to make use of that gap which he left behind on the chest. Brian Kamanyire to feed. Goes to the blind side. Cuts Richard Kinyai. Oh! Very easy try. Wow. After doing all the beautiful and hard work. Brian Kamanyire, very beautiful steps. He's got the moves like Jagger.
Well, they call him Book for a reason. He has all the moves written down. And you could see there was some nice footwork as they scrum down, and he converted it.
Conversion by Edgar Cairo is successful, and the Mongers lead 12-0 against the 14-0 against the Warriors. But man, that is one for the highlight reel. Brian Book Kamanyire recording Richard Kinyai's name in his book of men that he has slayed and left on the floor. Edgar Cairo again. Same assignment as the first and the second. He kicks to the right side. Well gathered this time by the Mongers. It is the last play of the half. Edgar Cairo now in the pocket. Sends it out to the back. It's a foot race. Another one, but this time it is being chased by Emmanuel Duku. Has he lost that ball forward? No, he hasn't. But it is Joel Papi who loses it forward in the very last play of the half. Mongers to lead 14-0 against the Warriors. We have seen upsets, we have seen comebacks happen in the Sevens rugby world. It is not too late for the Warriors to come back in this one. They trail 14-0 against the Mongers, and with Richard Kinyai in the quick restart, on the restart, they are able to get that advantage. Do they go for the line out or do they go for the knock forward? They opt for the line out. They trail by 14 points. They need to score fast to keep their chances and the advantage with the tempo of this game in their hands. Nice set piece move by the Warriors. And now Richard Kinyai to Henry Musisi. Isaac Tago with Emmanuel Ducon is outside, but Isaac Tago chooses to go alone, breaks 2 tackles. He's first with Brian and breaks that tackle as well. Richard Kinyai on the quick restart. The Warriors are playing the advantage. That's coach player Trevor on the pitch. Long ball wide by Ivan Mugiria, the captain, but that surely went forward. As we see a bit of an unusual scene here at the Tooro Sevens, the pitch has taken a bit of some damage from the rain. And we have the pitch marker on the pitch at the moment, putting some chalk on that center line.
He's definitely getting a bonus for the day. Because
Richard Kinyai now into Ivan Mugiria, but Ivan Mugiria loses it forward and is hit late by Brian Book. The left charge on Ivan Mugiria has earned him a free yellow card and an advantage to the Warriors. This is now playing into their hands.
Safety is paramount in a Sevens game. In fact, every rugby game, safety is the first thing you consider as a referee. And that was a deserved yellow card. He should learn how to tackle and time his tackles right.
Now Henry Musisi decides to go alone. He's held up. Center referee Saudi Adiru playing the advantage. The ball has been turned over. What is going to be the call this time? Clock has stopped. Another man could be going to the bin. It's Edgar Kairu. So the Warriors are now playing against 5 men. Gabriel Redo should be calling for the scrum. No, they choose to go all out. Richard Kinyai now with Isaac Tago on his outside. Isaac Tago has a man outside him. It's Emmanuel Duku who will score the easiest of tries. Richard Kinyai to convert. Warriors trailing by 14 points to 5.
They played a numbers game. I mean, 7 against 5. Definitely they had to score. And I was surprised they didn't go for a scrum, because in most cases when guys are trailing by a man or 2, they normally choose a scrum to get a bigger overlap. But they could do it without the set piece.
Right, and that conversion attempt by Richard Kinyai sails wide. But they still have 2 men to the advantage, the Warriors. Can they score more points and stage what would be a very, very emphatic comeback in this main cup quarterfinal, where they will be awaiting the winner, where they will be awaiting Heathens in the main cup semi-final later.
That's Heathens is out.
Ginger Hippos over here. That's Ginger Hippos. We've gotten so used to the Ginger Hippos beating the Heathens that the Heathens beating the Ginger Hippos that I sort of missed that one. But you will have to forgive me
it feels like
for that mishap. But we are in unusual days today.
It feels like when Uganda beat German finally after all
those years.
Yeah, of trying. And also Hippos was able to do it after losing over 3 different circuits to Heathens.
And there goes Emmanuel Duku after Henry Musisi had done all the hard work. Emmanuel Duku offloads to Richard Kinyai, who now finds Henry Musisi. The Mongers defense is working backwards. An attempted intercept there. Surely that will be another yellow card. There was no way. As some consultation is being made, there's no way how Cheche Morgan, there's no way how Robin Odrua would have caught that ball as he attempted to stop the Warriors from sailing over. And now the Mongers are risking to be back to 5 men as the 6th man had just come on. Time is off for the treatment of Emmanuel Duku.
They'll be very lucky not to get a yellow card for that, because I didn't see any attempt to get hold of that ball. He clearly put out one hand, and we shall see what the center referee decides.
Robin Odrua is a very lucky man if he manages to come out of this situation without getting a yellow card. There's some consultation going on with the center referee here. And that's the wrong man, I believe, being sent off in that situation. The knock forward was made by Robin Odrua, but it's going to be Tuijuche that is going to be sent to the bin. Warriors this time call for the scrum. It is going to be 3 men attacking against 1 in the scrum. Henry Musisi to feed with Gabriel Redo in the pocket at number 10 position.
Set piece play, creating a 3 against 2 on the outside. So mathematically, if they're able to get that ball out very fast, it should be a try.
Richard Kinyai carrying along, offloads to Emmanuel Duku, who loses that ball forward, and the try scoring opportunity has gone begging. The Mongers are now back to 6 men. They could have put some points on the board with that play.
Well, it went begging. Because I told you mathematically, when you have a 2 against 3, you would assume every man takes out his man, and then you have an extra man on the outside to finish off the move. But there was, should I say the defense was very good? Or maybe the attack was a bit laissez-faire. But well,
Richard Kinyai should have kept the ball there. His attempted offload wasn't the best of passes to Emmanuel Duku, and the opportunity went begging as Henry Musisi attempts to make that tackle, the breakdown, but he is quick to get back to the cross-covering duties as Duku and Isaac Tago look to provide options to him. Which direction does he go to? He chooses the option of Isaac Tago. Isaac Tago running the dummy run. Now there's Feta Joel and Rajab Kakari on the outside. Rajab Kakari carrying strong into that tackle. Henry Musisi, Isaac Tago, and now Gabriel Redo with Duku on the outside. Duku misses that ball, and it is going to be another knock forward, the second in a row from the speed backliner.
I could say was a bit unlucky there. The ball is very slippery, as you can see, wet conditions, and it could be the final play coming up. And but we should hail Warriors for putting up a spirited fight, because Mongers has been very brilliant today. You could see from the group stages they're really determined to go far, and I won't be surprised if they cause a shocker in the semis, but let's wait and see. Let's wait and see.
You could say the Mongers will be very lucky to get away with this one. 4 yellow cards within a space of 14 minutes is not a report card that you will want to be matching with into the main cup semi-finals, where an unforgiving Ginger Hippos is awaiting.
Well, they should use this break to catch up and cover up and clean up their mess, because in sevens, losing 1 man is a very big space to cover. It's very big to cover, and they have been able to pull off maneuvers here, and yeah, they didn't consider a try after losing a man there. But I doubt they'll be able to survive if they lost a man in the semis, because there everyone means business. Everyone wants to get into the final. So right now they're getting away with it, but if they advance to the semis, there's no way they will get away with something like that.
Time is back on. It is a Mongers feed in this scrum down. The Warriors will need to shuffle their men around.
Airspace around the sevens, and this is door circuit.
Back to Edgar Cairo. Edgar Cairo on to Brian Uijuche. Cuts back inside. Breaks that fast tackle, but is tackled by Richard Kinyai. William Lukwago now back onto the pitch. Cheche Morgan carries straight and strong. Mongers are playing the advantage. Quick restart by Brian Kamanyire, but he has to hold his tracks so that Bene Tuijuche can get that game going again. Brian Kamanyire, short ball, he opts for the long one to Eden Ibrahim. And then Ibrahim cuts back inside onto Henry Musisi. The hooter has gone, so they will be sending that ball into touch. The Mongers have successfully marched their way into the main cup semi-final, beating the Warriors.
They'll be facing the Hippos later on, and that will be a nice fixture to watch.